Welcome back, everyone. We have a special one here today. With Sniper Elite Resistance coming out next week, I'm going to be talking through the changes I'd like to see in Axis Invasion for that game. Really taking it from the fun game that it is to a more competitive 1v1 shooter. So we'll jump into it. We're hunting snipers today, and I'll talk through the changes that I'd like to see. So change number one that I would like to see is the removal or a change to Sniper Glint. Now I know this is a controversial one, but as you're hunting for snipers, you have to use your binoculars, because if I scope in with my sniper, I know that I'm immediately giving my position away from an extremely long distance to my enemy sniper. So I have to use my binoculars. If I spot Carl, then I need to swap to my sniper and take him out. Now, I think that this mechanic can be changed in a way where if you're in the sun and aiming within a certain distance of your sniper, okay, now they can see the glint. But if I'm in the rain like this, it doesn't make any sense to have sniper glint. It doesn't help the game. The number of times where I've seen a sniper glint and then I end up killing the sniper just because they've given their position away for that and vice versa isn't really what I think that we're going for here. I don't think that it adds to the game. I think it would be a really good change for the next game. Number two is trip mines. So I don't dislike the mechanic of trip mines. I think that it makes sense that if you've been to a position already and the Carl hasn't, or vice versa, you can place a trip mine to take them out if they're not careful. I think that they're a little bit too hard to see, but more importantly, they can kill you in one shot. I would like to see this change to maybe a snare or something like that, where if you get hit by it, you get stuck for a little bit, and the Carl knows that you're trapped. I think that that's a good way to change that with the same idea. Or maybe they do just a little bit less damage, so you have to get hit by 2 or 3 to be taken out. But I don't necessarily love the way that you get punished by trip mines in the current state of the game. The next change I would like to see is a change to the tagging system. I don't think that this one needs to be in the game at all, and we'll see if I'm able to show you an example of it here, but to know when the enemy has tagged you, has seen you in their binoculars or in their scope, doesn't make sense, and I don't think that it adds to the game. There have been plenty of situations where I would like to line up the shot on my Jaeger, but I can't do it just because I am tagging them and it doesn't give me the best opportunity to truly win the game. Alright, and we take down our Carl. We'll jump into the next one. Well, this is an interesting one. Yeah, maybe we'll have a little fun here. Alright. The next one is camping detected. The reason I don't like this is I feel like it takes away from what you can utilize to your advantage as the sniper Jaeger. When you know the position of the Carl, I would like to stay in the spot to be able to take them out. I can see the pushback to this, that there are some objectives that you can just wait by and take out the Carl when they're there, but at the same time I feel like this defeats the purpose of playing a sniper game, especially one that's as strategic as this, where your location gets revealed as long as you're in one spot for a little bit too long. Not my favorite mechanic. Next change I'd like to see is to the Sniper Jaeger's SMG. I think this is something that should be removed from the game entirely. In my mind, the Sniper Jaeger should be using sniper rifle or a silenced pistol in a pinch, right? The SMG just gives you too much firepower in those close range situations where really you should be getting the jump on the sniper Carl and taking them out that way. Adds a little bit more to the difficulty here, but I think that it also makes the gameplay a little bit more fun. Alright, we're back in the shooting range. I kept getting games where the alarms were already going off and found it distracting. So, getting into my last 2 points on the overall state of the game, the best things for Axis Invasion within Sniper Elite going forward. Number 1 is raising the stakes. As you can see from this video, I'm playing while talking through a completely different commentary because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. There's no win streak record, there's no kill death ratio, there's no the only number that is really even available to you to compete as far as a leaderboard goes or anything like that is the number of Axis Invasion kills you have. Now that's great, but that doesn't necessarily say how good you are. And if you were able to raise those stakes, now I can't just go in and or even if it's a ranked version or something like that, that those stats are tracked and you can be competitive across Sniper Jaegers, not just within the campaigns that you get. Now my second point is on the overall state of Axis Invasion and if the game mode is the right way to do this. The reason I say this is because invading somebody's campaign and taking them out is extremely fun, right? We know it, we love it, but at the end of the day, the core reason is because it's a 1v1 experience in a sniper game. That's what makes this extremely fun. What isn't fun is when you play against people who are not close to your level, do not understand what's going on, and you can take them out really easily. Or the other version of that is you have somebody waiting for a Jaeger to invade, they place down a bunch of traps, they wait for the spawn point, and you sneak out of the shadows and they take you out. Neither of those make this game very fun. Now my proposal here is to introduce a 1v1 multiplayer game, right? The multiplayer in this game is okay. It serves a purpose, it's fun. But I think that if you had a ranked 1v1 where each Sniper Jaeger needs to go take out an objective, whether it's destroying a minigun or taking out a special target, some type of colonel or commander or something like that, and then escaping with their life, somewhat like a search and destroy from Call of Duty type of game mode, anything like that I think would be awesome, where both snipers spawn in at the same time, nobody has any more information on the other, and you truly hunt each other down and the best sniper wins. That type of game mode I think is the future for Sniper Elite, to really take this experience of the 1v1 to the next level. Sniper Elite already does an excellent job in the campaign mode, but taking the multiplayer version of a game that we love to the next level, I think involves a 1v1 sniper showdown. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I know that I have potentially some hot takes here, potentially some that everybody agrees with, but let me know what you think. If you like seeing me hunt down snipers, check out this video. See ya.